Hello, dear ones. This is Reverend Belinda with the Amani Center. Thank you so much for joining us for the 10:10 meditation this morning, getting us ready for a beautiful, inspiring service at 10:30. So let's get ready to meditate. Sitting upright in our chair, our back straight, shoulders rolled back. That helps us just open our heart space. Maybe our hands in our laps with our palms turned upward, able to absorb and receive this energy. And with our eyes closed, gazing upward at that point of light between the eyebrows. And let's begin by taking 3 deep, relaxing breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Let's begin. And exhale. Breathing in and out. One more time, in and out. As we continue to breathe deeply and consciously, we begin to relax. And you can just listen to the sound of my voice as we journey into our inner landscape. First, imagine that your feet and your sits bones are connected to the earth below you. Imagine there's a grounding cord moving down to your tailbone and down and out your feet. A cord of light. Down through the flooring, all the way down to the rock of the earth, and all the way into the center and core of the earth, so that you feel rooted and grounded. You also hook up to the divine spirit that is in you and as you and all around you. And we do this by using the thoughts of the mind, the mental power of the imagination. And imagine that the tip of the head, the crown chakra, we imagine that there's a lotus there, opening up like a beautiful flower, opening us up to receive. And we imagine there's a waterfall of divine, beautiful light. Divine light and love, as you imagine it is sunlight or God light, but a column of energy moving down through the space all the way down into the body, washing over us. We feel this light and this love, this healing energy, not only in the physical body, but it heals and rejuvenates the emotional body, the spiritual body as well. It's just like we were standing under the shower. This light and love flowing down over us, filling up the brain, the mind, clearing and calming the thoughts of the mind. This energy flows behind the eyes, the face, the jaw, neck, and down the spine, into the shoulders, arms and hands, into the heart, opening up our heart space. This energy is relaxing the whole upper body, rejuvenating us, healing us, bringing us back to life. Every aspect of our body is being nourished. This column now flows down to the hips, the belly, energizing all the cells, bones and tissue, as it continues to move down through the thighs, knees, shins, and feet. Using the mind's eye, we imagine now that any low vibration, limiting thought or feeling, anything that does not serve us or does not serve our highest good, we release it with intention, allowing our body to be lit up, healed. And that low vibration energy is being cleansed, cleared, and released from the body. As we move this energy now down and out the feet, being recycled and renewed by Mother Earth, we give it to Mother Earth below us. Now we want to fill back up with a healing and loving light, peace of mind, vitality, a radiance, any quality that lifts you up. And now we stay in this vibration, absorbed in this beautiful, beautiful light and vibration, immersed in this healing. Let's now go into the silence for a few moments, allowing this cleansing to synergize within us, into every cell, as we enjoy our meditation. Now staying in this vibration for a moment longer, this beautiful divine light, this healing vibration. Let's take it inward as we do a spiritual mind treatment together, divine healing. Knowing that the divine light is always filling us up in every single cell. Knowing that it is right here where we are right now, all the time. And we align with it, allowing it to heal, to make us whole. We have never deviated from our pure perfection. And we claim this for ourselves right here and right now. And we claim it for all the friends and family, all people across this planet. That healing is our natural state of being. And we're so grateful for this opportunity to know the absolute truth of our being. Staying calm and centered, fixed and focused on the absolute truth of our being. We release this and let us go and allow it to heal and make whole everyone on this beautiful planet as we say together, and so it is. Dear ones at Amani Center, enjoy the service and enjoy your beautiful day. Great blessings, dear ones. Namaste.
Good morning, Amani. My name is Marcy Mitchell, and I'm a practitioner here at the Amani Center. I'm so grateful to welcome you today and to introduce today's special musical and speaker guest artist, Karen Drucker. I will point out that Karen accidentally called us the Amani Center. I think she gets it now, but you're going to hear that a few times in the recordings, and we're just going to pretend she's saying Amani because that's what she meant. Please welcome the wonderful Karen Drucker.
Good morning, Amani Center. It's Karen Drucker coming to you from San Francisco this morning with my magic wand saying, I want you to sing with me. Now, I think you might have heard this song before, but this is a brand new song off my album. So it goes like this. You are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you know what? You are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Sing that with me now. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. glad you're here.
Thank you, Karen. We love you so much. So grateful to have you back here at the Amani Center, and we look forward to having you here in person very soon. So welcome to the Amani Center Sunday Experience. We like to begin our Sunday experience by reading our vision statement. And what's very exciting this weekend is that we have a brand new vision statement that we have created with a lot of visioning practices and work with our wonderful Center Director, Mitch Austin. So if you would join me, let's read it together. Lighting the path to peace together. I just love that new vision statement, and it says so much about what we are doing here at the Amani Center. And we have a lot of ways that we are accomplishing that. We have classes, we have workshops, we have events, we have our Sunday experience every Sunday morning at 10:30. And we also have our Circle of Light, which is our team of prayer practitioners, ministers, people who come together who know how to pray and treat for you and with you. And that's why we're here. That's our honor. That's what we're trained to do. And that is what we want to do. So if you have something that is weighing you down, something you're struggling with, something that's draining your energy, or something that you really want to manifest, something you want to bring into your life, please do reach out to the Amani Circle of Light. You can send us an email at admin@theamanicenter.org. You can drop a comment below on YouTube or on our Facebook. And we will reach out to you. We can do it via text or email or video chat or just on the phone, or we can even meet up with you if you're here local in our area. We would love to treat with and for you and help you remember the truth about the divine whole person that you are. So please take advantage of that. And so now we will take a moment and go into our announcements. So we have a lot going on at Amani right now, starting with our guest speaker today, the wonderful Karen Drucker. I'm so excited to have her back at the Amani Center. She is always a favorite. She'll be speaking and bringing the music. So we are in for a real treat today. And then we have another wonderful, wonderful big name in the New Thought community, and that is Daniel Nahmod. And he is coming back to do another concert for us here at the Amani Center on March 11th. So that's this Friday at 6:30 p.m. right here in the center. If you get your tickets in advance, they're only $20, and they will be $25 at the door. There's family discounts available and teen discounts as well. We're going to have some appetizers and sort of happy hour drinks available. So please do come to this great event. Tell your friends, bring a friend. I guarantee if you come to this event, you will enjoy it. You will be lifted, your vibration will be raised, and you're going to hear some wonderful music from just a lovely human being. So I look forward to seeing you Friday night. And we are doing our patio spring cleanup on next Sunday, so a week from today after service. And there was a little confusion about this at the Amani annual meeting last week, but it is going to be the 13th after service. Dress for that. Come to service in your gardening clothes. We're going to do some potting of plants. We're going to do some weeding. We have a plastic shed that completely blew to pieces when that wind came through, and so it just needs to be put back together, and then we're going to drive some screws into it so that doesn't happen again. And just some general sprucing up so that our patio looks really great for the equinox and other things that are coming up out there. So please join us. And then we have a new class that's beginning at the end of this month on the 28th with the wonderful Reverend Pixie DeFore, who teaches our year 1 classes. She is going to teach you the profound and yet simple steps for effective affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment. She's going to teach you how to pray for results, and she just knows how to do this, and this is something we're really good at here. So learn these 5 steps. Once you start to practice them, you will transform your life. And they're going to work on meditation in that class as well. So that's Monday nights from 6 to 9 via Zoom. That is open to everyone. I encourage you to sign up. You can go to theamanicenter.org to sign up for that, as well as for the Daniel Nahmod concert. Same place for signing up. And let's see, I think that's it for our announcements. So now it is time to take a moment and bless our service. So this is our time to get quiet and go within. If there's anything in your lap, set it aside. If you're able to put your feet flat on the ground, that really helps you ground in as we get centered and drop in for this blessing of the service. If you feel comfortable, allow your eyes to close and then receive a cleansing breath in. Breathing in through the nostrils, filling the lungs and belly, and then blowing that air back out through your open mouth like you were blowing into a straw. And do that 3 times at your own pace, filling the lungs, filling the belly, calming the body, and then releasing all of that air as we become present in this sacred moment that is the now. And that is all that exists. In this moment, we focus on, we acknowledge, we celebrate our oneness with the divine, with spirit, with the universe, with God, with nature, with science, with the one truth, with love, whatever you want to call it. We are one with it. And so in this moment, we acknowledge that oneness. We celebrate it, we revel in the joy of it, knowing that we are always divinely inspired, divinely guided, divinely lifted, held, informed. All that we need comes to us easily, effortlessly, divinely, in each and every instant of our life. In every now, we have all we need to thrive in this world. And so I am so grateful to know this is true for me. It is true for every person listening now or later. It is true for every person not listening, every person on the planet. And it is true for the Amani Center, this place that we call home, our place to come together in community, in connection, to lift, to learn, to find our purpose and step into our purpose on the planet and be part of the good that is unfolding right now. I know that all the resources, all of the people, all of the good things that the Amani Center needs to accomplish our mission come to us easily, effortlessly, and are here right now. I know that we have all that we need to reach out and touch the lives of people in the Cameron Park area, El Dorado County, across Northern California, Southern California, the United States, and all the way around this planet. Wherever people are open to receive the message, we are reaching. And I am so grateful for this truth, so grateful to know that this treatment can only manifest, can only come true, and that this good can only be shared and experienced and shared and experienced as it moves across the universe. And so I release my word into the law, knowing that as I speak it, it is already done. It is already transforming lives, and all is truly well. And together we say, and so it is. All right, and now it's time for our affirmation. And so we like to speak our affirmation aloud 3 times. The first time we say it with enthusiasm, we really take it in. The second time we take it into a whisper and we let it drop down deeper into our soul, into our cells. We really imbibe it. And then the third time, please join me mentally as I speak it aloud. Today's affirmation is brought to us at the recommendation of the wonderful Karen Drucker, but from the inspiration of Brene Brown. So let's begin. I talk to myself like I would to someone I love. I talk to myself like I would to someone I love. I talk to myself like I would to someone I love. And together we say, and so it is. And so now it is time for a meditation song, and then we'll go into our meditation. So introducing again the wonderful Karen Drucker.
Okay, it's all about how you start your day, right? You started with a good feeling today. So here's how this one goes. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Can you sing that with me? I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Let's do that again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Ain't that the truth? I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. And the next part goes like this. You just go, love, 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 love. Got it? Want some peace? I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release. I feel that sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Then you go, peace, 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 peace. 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 All right, feel that peace. Take a deep breath. You want some joy? I think so. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. All right, we have to practice them once. So when we get to infused, I want you to go infused. Can you do that? Can you try that? I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Very good. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I feel such joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. All right, let's go back to love now. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love, is love.
All right, and so staying in this place of connection that Karen has opened up for us, preparing for meditation. If you feel comfortable, allow your eyes to close. You can also just soften your gaze, let the world sort of blur, so that you can just be focused on the truth of your meditation. Again, receiving those cleansing breaths in, filling the belly and chest, and then releasing them fully. We focus in on the now. And so I invite you to envision a light, a bright, shining light coming down from above, directly into the top of your head at your crown chakra. It is a bright light filled with love and truth and connection, and just a high vibration. And as you feel this light shining in to your crown chakra and melting down through your body, filling your body with this glorious illuminating light. Feel the warmth, feel the high vibration, feel the lightness of it as you are filled with this light of spirit, of the universe, the light of love, the light of truth, the light of peace, and the light that lets you know that all is well. As this light fills you and informs you, I invite you to take a moment in the silence of your meditation and just be open. Be open to whatever is trying to come to you right now. Inspiration, words of comfort, something around your purpose, a solution to something that you've been struggling with. Whatever you need is here for you right now. Enjoy your meditation. Now staying in this place of silence and connection, receiving that gift of whatever insight or whatever showed up for you. We turn now to a prayer for divine healing. As we look out mentally across our planet, we send our loving energy to any place, any person, anywhere on this planet, feeling fear or discomfort or violence or war or oppression of any kind. Reaching out our arms, encircling this big blue dot that we call home, our Mother Earth. We just send our loving, divine healing out to places of conflict like the Ukraine, places in Syria, in the Middle East, in Africa, but around the whole world, anywhere where there is discomfort or fear or pain, including right here in the United States. For those who are living with very low resources, not enough to eat, without a home, those feeling persecuted by their communities, by their government, by their families, by anyone. We simply know the truth, the wholeness, the divine perfection and beauty of all of us, of this human and animal family and plant family, of this living ecocenter that is the world. Everything here, all divinely created, divinely sourced, all held and lifted in the arms of the One. And we're all part of that, part of receiving that love and part of giving that love. We are all connected. There is no separation. There's no difference between me or you or our family in the Ukraine or in any other place in the world. We are all connected. We are all held. We are all loved. and we are all worthy of that love and connection. And so I know only peace and love and support and wholeness. And I know a healing of the appearance of division, appearance of hate or violence. I know that together we can heal that, and that we do so in every instant where we recognize the truth of who we are. And so I am so grateful for this knowledge. I'm so grateful that this is how it works. And I'm so grateful that more and more people every day are awakening to this truth and embracing it and sharing it. And that's how we evolve, which is what we're doing right now. And so I release my word into the law. I know that as I speak it, it is already done. All is well. And together we say, and so it is. And now we have another wonderful song from the wonderful Karen Drucker.
Okay, we're going to get down now. We're going to dance around the room a little bit on this one. Because people try to tell me who I'm supposed to be. But now I know the truth, and that truth has set me free. Yeah. Okay, so if you've been sitting, it's time to stand up, dance around the room a little bit. It goes like this. The media tries to tell me each and every day how to look, how to act, what to feel and what to say. But I got a secret, I know it since birth. I said I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. Ow! They can tell me I'm lazy, tell me I'm fat. I can give them the power, but I know better than that. I'm a child of love here on this earth. I said I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth when push comes to shove. Know what I'm worth, I'm just a beacon of love. Know what I'm worth, I'm an angel of light. Shining, shining, shining so bright. Okay, here's your part now. I'm worthy. Can you say that? I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I would compare myself to everyone I'd see. I didn't know the power in me, but when I need a shot of self-worth, I say I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. Ow! I say no to anyone who tries to judge me. I say yes to my own divinity. This new way of being feels like rebirth. I said I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth when push comes to shove. Know what I'm worth, I'm just a beacon of love. Know what I'm worth, I'm an angel of light. Shining, shining, shining so bright. So repeat after me, here we go. I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy. Say it all day long. Now we're gonna get down. Here we go. When you say this, you just go. Worthy. 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 When you say this, I know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth, I know it, know it, know it. Know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth, I know it, know it, know it. Know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth, I know it, know it, know it. Know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth. I'm a beacon, beacon. Know what I'm worth. I'm a beacon, beacon. Now know what I'm worth. I'm this angel of light, shining, shining, shining so bright. All right, here we go. Sing it out now. I'm worthy. know it, know it. Know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth, I know it, know it, know it. Know what I'm worth, I know what I'm worth. I know!
Thank you, Karen. It is so great to hear your voice here at the Amani Center. And we are so grateful that you are here to speak as well. And so it is my great honor to introduce today's speaker, Karen Drucker.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are? You are precious, so sweet and bright, a radiant beam of shining light. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So that's the question. Do you know how loved you are? Do you know? Do you know how loved you are? So when you wake up in the morning, do you feel that? Do you wake up and you feel that love for yourself, and you walk into the bathroom and you look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What's the deal? Do you do that? Or do you look at yourself and go, oh my God, everything's dropping? So this is what my talk is about today, is how can we just love ourselves unconditionally all the time, give ourselves a break. I don't know about you, but during this whole pandemic and, just my inner critic, there have been days when she just went wild on me, because I didn't have the balance of other things in my life that would quiet her down. She just had days that she would just go off on me about, oh, I'm not doing enough and you should be doing more and I'm not good enough at this or that. But, we hear these messages in the media about we're not worthy, we're not good enough. We compare ourselves to others. And, I just think that it comes down to when we can just really give ourselves a break and be so gentle with ourselves. It makes such a difference. And especially just being conscious of what we're hearing, conscious of the messages that come to us, and to be able to say, no, I do not accept that. So one of my favorite stories about this is being at a hotel and having the very first message that I got in the day coming from my alarm clock radio to wake me up that morning. And it was Linda Ronstadt singing to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. And then she says, I'm going to say it again in case you didn't hear. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. So of course what's happening in my mind all day is I have this low hum saying, you're no good, you're just no good, you're no good, you're no good. So we have to turn that around. We have to turn those messages around and say, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good. Outs! Whatever it is, we have to be able to have boundaries that just say, no, I do not accept that. One of my favorite authors, Cheryl Richardson, said at the beginning of this year, I love this quote. She said, what would it look like if the only resolution you made for the year was to love yourself more? What would that look like? The only resolution, to love myself more. So to start this off today, I would like you to give yourself credit. I'd like to give us all a bunch of credit. But I want to just take a moment to give credit to everything we have gone through in this wacky time of keeping it together, of allowing yourself to just cry and break down and do whatever, but pick yourself back up and move forward and put one foot in front of the other. So I want to do something kind of wacky with you right now. If we were in the room together, this would be a lot easier, but we're going to do it anyway. I want you to give yourself a standing ovation. So I want you to stand up right now. Come on, do it. You've probably been sitting for too long. I want you to stand up, and I want you to, on the count of 3, here's my applause button. We are going to all applaud each other, ourselves. So you can even look in the mirror and do this. So are you ready? You're just going to just applaud madly for yourself for everything that you have gone through and that you've done, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. We could have done that longer, but I don't want to embarrass you too much. But the thing is, if you can take time every day to just acknowledge yourself, to acknowledge what it is that you have done that day. You know, I have a friend who does this mirror exercise every day for the last, I think, 5 years, where she looks in the mirror at the end of the day and she says, I acknowledge you for, and she just makes a list of everything through the day that she was aware of that she did, that maybe was a stretch, or maybe she was nice to someone, or maybe she did whatever. But she acknowledges herself every day. And, you know, I think that that's something we could really make a spiritual practice of, to put your hand over your heart in the morning and say, I love you today, and here's what I'm going to do for you today. Or you say, what does my heart have to say to myself that I can give myself more credit for? Whatever it is. So, you know, I have to just say, I have to just acknowledge something. So I have a song called I Will Be Gentle with Myself. I don't know if you know the song. It goes, I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. Now, this is one of my most popular songs. Every women's retreat that I do, I'm always asked to sing this song. And I love singing this song because it's really important. But I wanted to show you how we get off track and how we have to have things, songs, expressions, people that will bring us back to center. So I just went to my first retreat in the last 2 years. First retreat. People, they were applauding. They were listening to me sing. It was amazing. But what they did at this conference was their protocols for all the pandemic were just in place. Everyone had to be vaccinated, and you had to have a COVID test, an in-home COVID test, right before you were admitted to the conference. So I was so nervous about this because I just was like, what happens if I can't do it right? And I just was like all nervous. So I go to my little room, and they give me my COVID test, and I go to my room, and I'm reading the directions over and over. They're really small. The Xerox was kind of fuzzy, and they have pictures, and I can't understand any of it. And as I can't understand any of it, I'm beating myself up that much more, going, you idiot. Probably everyone else can understand this. What is your problem? Why can't you get this? So as I'm doing this, I look at the packaging and go, oh, you know, I'll look at the brand name and go see a video of how you do the test. So I go on my little computer and I look up the brand name, and here are videos of how to do the test. And I'm like, okay, good, I'll just follow the video. It's in Japanese. The videos are in Japanese. So I'm trying desperately to listen to them explain this to me in Japanese. And I would stop the video and try and look at the picture. Anyway, to make a long story short, I'm practically in tears, okay? And just being so hard on myself until finally I say, what is the most loving thing you can do for yourself right now? And may I suggest this is a great expression to keep in your toolbox. What is the most loving thing that I could do for myself in this moment as I'm practically crying and thinking I'm just the stupidest person on the planet? So I go downstairs to the desk where they were giving these things out. And I so sheepishly came up and said, I'm so sorry, but I don't know how to do this, and I'm afraid I'm going to do it wrong. And I was practically like crying. And she said, oh, don't worry, it's fine. And some woman overheard me and said, oh, honey, don't worry, I'll do this with you. I'll show you how to do it. And so she took me over to the bathroom, and I did it, and it was like so easy when someone was showing me what to do. But I did it, waited the 15 minutes, I was fine. I came out with my test result. But what was so funny about this whole thing, and just upsetting to me, was the whole process I went through of beating myself up, only to find when I came out of the bathroom to see, when I had my result, there were like 20 people all around a table, all helping each other because no one else could figure it out either. And I just thought, this is so amazing. This is so indicative of me that I think I'm the only one. And I beat myself up for it. And you know, that song, Gentle with Myself, I wrote at a time when I had done something really stupid. And I called a friend of mine and I said, you wouldn't believe this stupid thing I did. And she said, stop. I will not have you talk to my friend that way. And she said, would you ever imagine in a million years talking to a child the way you're talking to yourself right now? So I remember hanging up the phone and saying that expression to myself. What is the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? And in that moment, I heard, be gentle with yourself and hold yourself like you were this baby. You know, what would you do? You would rock it. You would stroke it. You would say, it's okay, little one. You're okay. You know, even doing that every day, when you're having your inner critic come up, which it just does. But for you to stop and say, it's okay, little one. You're doing the best you can. So, you know, when I wrote that song, it was such a turning point for me of having a new tool, a new spiritual little tool in the toolbox of when I do beat myself up, which obviously I do, that inner critic will come up. What can I do so that I don't stay in that place for hours and hours or days and days? So in that case, when I was doing that whole thing in my little room and trying to figure out the test, you know, I didn't stay there for 2 hours trying to figure it out. I mean, I did it for a while, but then I went, you know what? You're not being loving to yourself. What could you do? Go ask for help. And I did, and it worked. So I just think that's one of the most important things. And, you know, one of the other little tools I take out is when my inner critic comes up, I say to her, her name is Zelda, by the way, I say, Zelda, I know you are there. I hear what you say, but that is not my truth today. I know you are there. I hear what you say. I mean, because she's going to spout off with anything to keep me safe, to keep us safe. But when we want to do something, when we want to stretch and grow, we're going to hear that inner critic, and we need to be able to know what we can say and do to bypass it. So I know you are there. I hear what you say, but you know what? That's not my truth. The truth is I'm worthy. The truth is I am strong or capable or smart or whatever it is that you want to say to yourself. We all have that in us. So one of my favorite stories about self-love that I just, you know, I've told this story before, you might have heard it before, but it's one of my favorites because it illustrates this point so beautifully. And it was a turning point in my life when I heard it. And there was a woman that I had read about named Evie McDonald. And Evie was a nurse living in Kansas. And she had polio when she was a child, and she was overweight, and her legs didn't work well, and she just had all these different issues. But she was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. And because she was a nurse, she knew what was going to be happening to her. And as her disease progressed, she decided, well, let me see, I actually have a specific quote from her. Never mind. Her quote was basically something like, before I die, I'm going to love myself. She said, if I know I have a certain amount of time left, in that time, I'm going to make it my mission to leave this planet loving myself, because she had just spent her entire life hating herself, hating her body. So she started a little exercise. And this was when she got to a point where she called herself Jello in a wheelchair, that her limbs were not working. But what she did was every day, 3 times a day, she would wheel herself in front of the mirror naked. And the charge, the mission was to find something that she liked about herself, that she could be compassionate about herself and her body. And at the beginning, there was nothing. But as she went on doing this exercise, something miraculous happened, truly miraculous, that she went over that threshold of all of a sudden seeing herself as this beautiful, divine God being. And in so doing, when she had that shift, she started to look at parts of herself, just even the physical parts, and give credit to that, saying that she liked her hair or she had beautiful eyes. And then she went to deeper qualities of her kindness and her compassion for people. And the miracle of this story is that she cured herself of ALS. She is one of a handful of people that have done this, but it was with gratitude and compassion and being gentle to herself that she did this. And she actually became a minister with the mission of telling her story and showing the power of gratitude and kindness and being gentle with yourself and loving yourself. And so I was very, very blessed to meet her. I actually was at a conference and I was asked to open up for a speaker at one of these conferences. And I went to the room where this speaker was, and it was Evie McDonald, and I'd actually written a song about her. So I sang her the song, and we've been in contact ever since, and she's an amazing person. But the reason why I want to tell you this story is because when I look at that and I think of being at that place where your life is almost ending, what is it going to take for us to love ourselves? You know, and one of my favorite expressions that I use in my workshops is the expression, why wait? Why wait? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to fully love yourself? I mean, yes, I want to give acknowledgement to the fact that you will have times that come up that you get mad at yourself or you beat yourself up or you don't think you look good or whatever. That's human. But that deep core of I'm worthy to be here. I am beautiful, true, and divine, and I am worthy to be here. That's what I'm talking about. That you can go into those places where, where you lose yourself, and you go to those places, but you come back. You can get triggered, but you come back to center. You come back to that place where you look in the mirror to yourself and you say, I love you. You're doing the best you can. Good job, little girl. Good job. You know, there's a story in Africa where when in an African tribe, I mean, I love this story. This is so beautiful of making a point of this, that when two people, when a man and woman want to have a family, they will go off into the wilderness and create this little being. And while they're doing the act of creating this little being, they will sing and they will channel that being's song, their soul song. And so when the baby is born, the midwives are all singing that song. When the child grows up and goes through any kind of graduations or any kind of an event, they will sing that song all the time just as the soul song of this person. But what I love about this story is when they go off center, when they do something wrong, when they've committed some kind of a crime against the tribe of some sort, instead of casting that person aside, they will put that person into the center of the circle, and they will stand in a circle and everyone will sing their song back to them, because their feeling is they simply forgot their song and they went off track. They forgot their song. So what is your song to yourself? What is the expression that you can say to yourself that allows you to feel that love for yourself? I mean, you know that song, how could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? I mean, that's what it is. How could anyone, how could the universe, the media, the friends of yours, family, society, teachers, how could anyone ever tell you anything contrary to the fact that you are beautiful and true and divine? So to anchor that today, let me sing you a brand new song. I sing this to you, a imagine that this is your higher self singing this song to you, saying, you are beautiful, true and divine. You are beautiful, true and divine. When I look in your eyes, I see you shine. You are beautiful, true and divine. Can you see the beauty you are? Blazing like a shining star. If only you could see what I see, the perfection of your divinity. You are beautiful, true and divine. You are beautiful, true and divine. When I look in your eyes, I see you shine. You are beautiful, true and divine. I know there are times when you doubt the effect of all you give out. But anyone that knows you agrees that the love you give is your legacy. And you are beautiful, true and divine. Can you say that with me? Say that line. You are beautiful, true and divine. When I look in your eyes, when I look in your eyes, I see you shine. You are beautiful, true and divine. And I see it in everything you do. I see it in you. I see it in you. I see it in you. You are beautiful, true and divine. You are beautiful, true and divine. When I look in your eyes, I see you shine, and you are beautiful, true and divine. And you are beautiful, true and divine. You are beautiful, true, and so divine. So right now I claim for each of us that we are beautiful and true and divine. We are worthy. When that inner critic comes up, you just say, back off, babe. I got bigger things to do. Because you are, yes, you are beautiful, true, divine. You are. Know that with me, and just simply anchor that and say, yes, it's true, and so it is.
Thank you so much, Karen Drucker, for your wonderful message of love and beauty and your just wonderful way of expressing it. Nobody does it like you, and we're so grateful for you. And again, we look forward to seeing you here soon. So now it's our time to share our abundance, to support our center, to support each other with our joyful time of giving. And so as you're giving from home, we have many ways you can do that. And I'd just like to point those out to you. You can text the word Amani to 44321. You can hit that donate button on our newsletter and our email blast. If you are not getting our newsletter or email blast, go to the AmaniCenter.org and sign up so that you can stay informed. And while you're there on the Amani Center, hit that donate button right there as well. You can go to your own bank app and set up a recurring donation that comes to us every week or every month, whatever's working for you. And you can also always mail us a check to our home here in Cameron Park, 2558 Greenwood Lane in Cameron Park, Suite D, 95682. That's in California. And there should be a link that is dropping right now as well. You can follow that link and it will guide you through a process of donating. However you give to the Amani Center, we are just so grateful that you do, and just know that we can't do it without you. And so we're so grateful for whatever you give, however you support us, so that we can keep doing this good work that we are doing on the planet. And so while you go ahead and do your donations, I'm just going to bless that, and then we're going to have another song from Karen. So if you've already written a check and you want to hold it over your heart, or if you want to hold your phone, just put your hands up. We'll take a moment to bless these tithes and offerings that are coming to us right now. And so I know there is only one source on the planet. It is all abundance. It is all overflowing. It is opulent, and it is here for each and every one of us right now. We cannot outgive God. So the more that we give, the more that we receive. We're in this divine flow, and I know that's true for each and every person who is hearing my voice right now, and I know it's true for the Amani Center, and that as we receive, we are donating out into the community, we are creating content, we are reaching farther and farther to uplift our brothers and sisters on this planet, always. And so I just am so grateful for this flow, and I'm so grateful for the law and the beauty and the utter intelligence of how it unfolds. And so with gratitude, I release my word into the law, knowing that as I speak it, it is already done. It is already transforming the world. Together we say, and so it is. Karen Drucker.
All right, for your offering song today, we're going to dance around the room a little bit. I want you to sing this. You're going to keep singing this all the way through the song. It goes like this. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. That's it. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Let me hear you now. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. All right, you keep singing that. Every time I open my heart, I receive all that I need, knowing that God is my source. I relax and let it flow, 'cause I know that money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is keep that going. And I have all that I need. It's all inside of me. I just ask and let go and let spirit direct the flow. And I know that money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. I got money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Cash. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Are you feeling it? Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money. Oh, I make it. I got so much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. got so much money. Money is coming to me easily. So much money. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. And to you. And to all of us.
Okay, thank you so much, Karen Drucker. So grateful to have you here at the Amani Center and looking forward to having you here at the Amani Center very soon. And so now, everyone at home, join me, stand up and really sing aloud with us as we sing The Presence is Here together.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace. And I will meet you in grace.
Okay, thank you so much, Karen Drucker. Thank you, all of you, for joining us today here at the Amani Center. We will be back in the space next week, so do join us here. We'll also be online on our Facebook page and on YouTube. Just a reminder, the first week of every month is our virtual Sunday, and we bring in our bigger names, and we bring people in from all over the place and music. So join us virtually on the first Sundays and join us in the space or virtually on the other Sundays. The more you do this work, the more you tune in, the more you take classes, the more you do workshop, the better your life will be. And that is just how it works. So try it out, and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for being here. We are so grateful to you all, and may you have a divine and wonderful week. Reach out, lift those around you, and be part of what is unfolding. Be part of the good that is unfolding on the planet today and every day.